Hi guys, today I brought you a tutorial that hopefully will make you learn some of the techniques that are most commonly used to make eyes look bigger. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions, any comments or anything, just let me know and write me to my email. So thank you guys and stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to start by prepping my eye. I already have my foundation on this eye. I'm not going to use like primers or anything right now just because I'm not in the mood. But I'm going to apply a cream base, which is a shadow. It's like a bluish, light blue. I'm going to apply it because it's really important when you have small eyes that you make all the area look like lighter. You know, light means bigger, dark means smaller in makeup anyway. And I'm going to make the illusion of a larger lid area with a matte white. I'm using this LA Colors palette. I'm going to start by patting on the color just right above the lid. If you don't have a fair complexion, just choose a color that is lighter than your skin tone, like visibly lighter. So that's on my lid and a little bit above. And on the highlight area, I'm going to apply my highlight, which is a beige color without any shimmers or anything. It's not matte, it's more like a satin color. I'm going to apply that on the cream shadow so it'll be easier to blend whatever I'm going to put on top of that. Okay, and I'll explain to you after this the importance of this kind of highlighter color. Okay, so now I'm going to apply a medium color, a medium tone of blue, which is this one. I'm going to use a fluffy brush. It's not too fluffy, but it's not too stiff, so it won't apply like a very defined color. It's just going to start creating the illusion of a crease. Now I'm going to start right here above the lid, and I'm going to blend it. Gonna blend. You just want to start creating the shape. And why in this area? Because we're creating like a fake crease. You'll give the illusion that you have a higher crease, therefore that you have a bigger lid area. Now for droopy lids, if you have like a droopy lid, just apply it higher. You want dark color here to give the illusion that it's not as this little bump here is not as prominent. So if you have droopy eyes, that'll help you. I'm gonna take a dark blue color. It's a really dark navy color. Remove the excess. Remember that start with dark colors. Just start from a little amount, and start kind of drawing a crease like this. Okay. If you have small eyes, I would suggest that you take the dark colors just to this point, because if you go inwards, it'll create like the illusion of smaller or more narrow set eyes, and you don't want that unless you have super wide apart eyes. Check this out. I have my real creases right here, and the crease that I'm creating is like a half a centimeter up. That'll be like a quarter of an inch? I don't know. So now that you have that is a very defined crease. You can define it as much as you want. If you want to go for a natural color, just take like a beigey kind of your skin tone, but lighter right here, and then your skin tone right here. And on the crease you can use anything. You can use a brown, you can use burgundy, dark pink, whatever you want to wear. This is just the technique to create the illusion of a crease. You don't have to repeat the colors or the intensity. Even with softer colors and a softer application, you're going to get the same effect, because it's the optical illusion of a crease, even when it's not as deep. Go back with a medium color and kind of blend so it will look more natural. And I'm doing this kind of more intense for the camera because, you know, camera washes out the colors a lot, so you can notice. If you need to, you can go back to the light color and just retouch that if you lose a lot of it during the blending. And remember, I'm not using a primer, so I'm kind of losing it a little bit, but it's all good. Okay, now that I have that effect, I'm going to go back with my highlight color, and I'll explain to you that if you use an overly shimmery, glittery color for your highlight, what you're going to do is just going to make this more prominent and, you know, pop a lot more than the rest of the eye. And we're talking about small eyes here. So if you have a small eye and you make this appear like more shimmery, it's just going to make your eye drown. Just go ahead and give a little bit of light to that area, but don't make it overwhelming. It's just going to kill the effect of the rest of the eye. You want all the focus on this area, so it will look big. Okay, so that's for the shadow. Basically, you can blend it a little bit more until you get the desired effect. And for liner, when I want my eyes to look bigger, what I do is I emphasize a whole lot more the outer corner. Like from this point inward, I'm going to draw a line. It's going to be quite a thick line. You don't have to do it very, very defined. Remember, this is what I wanted to show it to you on camera, and if I do less than this, you're not gonna be able to tell. So I'm just telling you, this outer corner is very important when you want your eye to look bigger. Okay, this area you want it thick. Inwards, you're gonna have to make it thinner. Don't leave it without liner, because liner is going to frame your eye. But just do it really, really thin, like that. It looks like you don't have anything, but you're framing, and your eye is going to just get lost if you don't line it. So now for the lower lash line, you can line it, but do it on the outside of your lash line, just a little bit lower than that, like that. And you don't go all the way in, because it'll make your eye shrink. You can do that with your finger, smudge it a little bit, or you can use this kind of spongy thingy, and I'll actually do that on the top portion. So now a very important part of making your eyes bigger is the lashes. You can't do without curling your lashes if you want them to look bigger. So if you hate curlers or whatever reason, just find one that has your shape, because there's some flatter curlers and then this that is more rounded, tighter kind of curve. So I'm going to use mine, and you're going to curl from the root But don't do what many people do, and I don't know why in the world. They just crimp lashes, and then they start like, they do laundry, and they get on the phone, and they get a pedi or whatever. I hate that, because you see like a square, terrible square. It makes you look like this on the front, but on the side it's not you. It's like a square, like an angle. So, not square, an angle. Okay, anyways. So, just crimp them from the roots, and in short motions, just go make your way to the tips, like that. So short crimpings, like that, from root to end. And you get a more natural curl, and also emphasize a lot this outer corner lashes. And if you want to check out my mascara tutorial, I still use the same mascara, the same brand, IM, which is the best in the world. One coat, paying special attention to the roots. Okay, so there's my lash now. And for the lower lashes, it's very important not to go to the roots if you want your eyes to look bigger. With your wand pointing like this, just go back and forth, left or right, like that, but don't touch your skin, because otherwise you're going to align your eye again, and you don't want to line your eye on the inside. So those make my eye a lot bigger. Now I'm going to go with the white. I should have done this before, but I forgot. So I'm going to get the white. I'm going to go to the inner corner of the eye and a little bit underneath, and then blend. And that'll make my eye brighter and bigger. But if you want to just top it off, just line your waterline with a light colored pencil. It can be white. This is the second from the white. It's like a muted white, not an off-white. Okay, so that's the finished look. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you found helpful this tutorial a little bit. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.